Hey, 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 people of the good life. So we are back again for another biz talk. So in biz, we should use everything we can use to have a successful business. And one of the things that you can apply in your business is hypnosis. Yeah, it sounds strange, but you can use it. Yeah, so a little bit about myself. I was for a long years in corporate business world. I worked a lot of hours and I finally ended up in a burnout, divorce, and also lost my job. So I had to reevaluate my life, and I decided to become a hypno-regression therapist, and that's what we are going to talk about. And also a life coach. Yeah, so hypno-regression therapy and life coach. So, and a huge example, someone who left a legacy is Milton Erickson. So Milton Erickson is actually the father of hypnosis. Yeah, so and eventually also for neuro linguistic programming, NLP. Okay, so let's dive into that slide about Milton. Okay, so he was an American psychiatrist and psychologist and specialized in medical hypnosis and family therapy. So he was living in Arizona, so that's where he spent his life. So and I have some books during my education for hypnotherapy. I use this book. So this is a Dutch version, but the actual name is My Voice Will Go With You, Milton Erickson. So this is an amazing book with all kinds of little stories that shows how genius this guy is. Yeah, so this guy is really a genius because the way he used hypnosis is amazing. Yes, it will blow your mind. So I can absolutely recommend the book. So there's another book, but that's not from Milton himself, but from another guy that wrote about Milton, Jeffrey T. Zeek. So, and that's a teaching seminar with Milton Erickson. Yeah, so yeah, Milton Erickson is really amazing. Okay, okay. So he is noted for his approach to the unconscious mind. So, because in hypno-regression therapy, we work with the unconscious mind, with the subconscious mind. And he is noted for his approach to the unconscious mind or subconscious mind as creative and solution generating. So, what does it mean? So, he uses the subconscious mind during hypnosis. Your subconscious goes to the front and your conscious goes to the back. It shifts to the back. Yes, and when we talk with each other, so during a normal state, yes, then it's the other way around. So your conscious is in the front and the subconscious is in the back. Yeah, so let me give you an example. So when you're reading a very interesting book, you're completely into the book. Yes, so when you are completely into that book, you are actually in hypnosis. Yes, in a hypnotic state. So when someone asks you something, you go out of your story, out of the book, you answer the person and go back into the book in the story. So you can jump out of hypnosis and back into hypnosis again very fast because you already did that your whole life by reading books. Yes, so that's also the same with watching television or any other thing in your life. Yes, that's actually how hypnosis works. So you work with the subconscious mind. So, and Milton, he is also noted for the influencing several forms of therapy and neuro-linguistic programming, what I already mentioned, NLP. So he's actually the father of NLP. So there were two guys, Bandler and Grindler, that developed the whole system of Milton, and they developed their own system, but it was based on what Milton practiced. Yes, so this is amazing about the guy because he was late in learning to speak and had difficulties in reading. So imagine that he has a degree as a psychiatrist and psychologist. Yeah, so but he had difficulties in reading, and he had also difficulties in speaking, and that was described as dyslexia. So he was dyslexic. Yeah, so he was also colorblind and tone deaf. So there was a lot going on that he couldn't function as a normal human being. Yes. So, but he stated that his disabilities helped him to focus on aspects of communication and behavior which most people overlooked. So he had some extra senses. He could spot things in a client that other people couldn't spot. Yeah, so that was his ability. So from his disability, he created a very good ability. So, how did that all happen? Because at the age of 70, he contracted polio. So, his mother was even afraid that he would die. Yes. So, it left him with additional lifelong disabilities. Yeah. During his recovery, he got the opportunity to explore the potential of hypnosis, self-healing, and he did a 1,000 miles canoe trip to regain his ability to walk. And after that, he could walk with a cane. So before that, he couldn't walk with a cane. He couldn't walk. Yeah. So, but that canoe trip, he did hypnosis on himself, and that was the self-healing part. Yeah. So he is known for using practical jokes during therapy. So when you read this book, yes, then you will see that in the whole book you see little jokes. He practices little jokes. So because that breaks the fences, because people that are in therapy, they have a wall before them, and you have to break that wall. And the best thing to break that wall is with practical jokes, little jokes in between the therapy sessions. So and he was a genius in that. Yeah, so people didn't even notice that their fences were down. Yes, and it was not uncommon for him to slip into indirect suggestions into a myriad of situations. So indirect suggestions is that you plant a seed in someone's subconscious mind. Yeah, so when they are in hypnosis, then yeah, everything you say has a deeper effect. Yeah, so and he was a genius in that. So he planted the seed in little with little jokes and with little stories, and that was already absorbed in the subconscious mind of the clients. Yeah, so when they walk out of the session, they take the story and the practical joke with them, and they are healing without even knowing that they are healing. So that was the power of Milton Erickson, and he was very good in that. Yes, his perspective was that hypnosis provided the tool. It's just a tool. Yes, it's not that you have to be afraid of it, because you see sessions from people that try to hypnose someone, bring someone on the hypnosis, and then they do everything you say, but that's that's fake for most part. Not everyone is highly sensitive for hypnosis. Yes. Okay. So so he could communicate with the unconscious mind and have access to a reservoir of resources held within, because the subconscious mind is where all the problems are, but also where all the solutions are. Yeah. So, but you don't, in normal life, you don't have access to your subconscious mind. You can do that with meditation. So I myself, I use meditation when I work with clients. So I use meditation to have a deeper access to the subconscious mind. So and then the whole the whole technique that Milton uses, that's what I try to use too. But I'm not a genius like Milton, because the man was really amazing in that, and he was very unique. So and he was also very honest and very humble, and he also tested with clients if they were if there was a chance that he could help them. Yes, so when he couldn't help them, he said it right away. I cannot help you. I cannot do anything for you. So he was very honest in that. Yes, so, and I have a practical story of Milton that was from this book. So there was a mother, and she wanted to bring her son with acne, to Milton. So to use hypnosis to remove acne. Yeah. So she asked Milton, "Is that possible?" Yes. So okay, he said, "Yes, that is possible." She said, "Okay, when can I have a consult with my son?" So he said, "It's not necessary. When do you have your Christmas holidays, your Christmas vacation? So what are you going to do?" Yeah, she said, "Skiing." Okay, so he said, "Okay, so what you do, you go to your skiing place, your place where you do your skiing. You take your son with you, but remove all mirrors. Yes, remove all mirrors." And the skiing vacation or holiday was 2 weeks. So the boy was 2 weeks skiing, so his mind was focused on completely something different. And all the mirrors were gone. There were no mirrors. So after the skiing, the acne was gone. So that's also an amazing example how Milton Erickson worked with clients. Yeah. So, but the book is full of those examples. Yes. So when you have any questions, how you can apply this also in your professional business life, you can always ask me, and I can give you some advice about that. And yeah, this is really something that not many business people use, but I can absolutely recommend to dive a little bit deeper in this amazing field of hypnotherapy, regression therapy, because what I already said, in the subconscious mind is everything. Everything is between the ears, but in the subconscious mind. And all the problems are there that you experience currently in your life, but also the solutions are also there. And you can only have access to the subconscious part by meditation, deep meditation, but the best way is with hypno regression therapy. Okay, so you can always escape your past now. If you have any questions or remarks, uh, put it in the Facebook group in the comments, or you can visit my YouTube channel. There are more sessions like this uh, with all kinds of things. Yes, the law of attraction, everything you can find there in the YouTube channel. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a nice day.